Target 1 is the hostile garrison at Playa de Gors. Target 2 is men around Ivoti Airfield directly north of Target 1. There is also a secondary objective consisting of an interview from service member Everett. Target 2 is also suspected to be housing an advanced fighter prototype known as the MiG-28. Pentagon analysts had assumed the prototype was delayed due to issues with fuel tank pressurization. However, this is clearly not the case. Service on USS Lincoln during its extended deployment, an extensive cosplay background, completion of ITS school and training at San Diego Training Center.
Pretty much.
Okay, jumping right back in. What's up, everyone? I'm Spaceman.
Hey, this is Baldy.
And today we're here with our special guest, coming straight from the USS Lincoln. It's ITSN Everett.
Hey, what's up?
There is nothing left.
What's left?
No, both of those targets are craters.
Okay,
they're on fire, they're not functioning.
I just saw the smoke signal go out. Let's head north towards the airfield.
Two confirmed kills, actually.
It's so hot, there's so many people there.
Nails, 11 o'clock.
I got nails 11 o'clock. Weapons hot. We are weapons hot at this time.
Switching to full lock mode.
Roger. I should probably pop out. Should I pass up?
Yeah, lock.
I'm not seeing the sidewinders on my loadout, actually.
MiG-28.
MiG-28! MiG-28's in the air!
He's on an old spike, 12 o'clock.
I've got them on my passive radar, too.
12 o'clock.
Fuck!
Nice. He's got a lock on me here.
I can't move. I set up my maneuvering range.
2 o'clock. Bogey, MiG-28. 6 o'clock, 3 miles. Shoot him!
He's on my 6.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, I got one of my 6, too. Just dropped the
9 o'clock.
measures there.
Yeah, get rid of him. He's right behind us. Closing. Run at 6. Good job. Nine o'clock low.
I think he's got it. Yeah, he doesn't have a lock on me.
Yeah, he's on 6. Coming right.
They're dropping smoke.
He's on doors. Run at 6.
Close to the ground.
He's in a regular shot. Coming right.
And no, terrain warning.
Fox 1.
We're going to from a 6.
I don't care about the terrain warning right now. I care about
All he gets low.
You know what's
exactly what I'm
happening?
doing.
I said get low.
I am getting low.
Right in front of you. Missile. 12 o'clock. No, we took a hit.
I'm hit.
Missile. 12 o'clock.
God damn it! Shoot at me with the guns.
We got up. Oh, we got a 6. Coming right. Let the wings damage. Get him off our back.
There's a missile head my way. Just another flare. Distracted. Good. Got countermeasures.
He is on 6.
Fox 3.
Can you come help me out here? I got someone hot on my tail here. Not never mind. Just lost him.
You're welcome.
5 o'clock.
Is it just one?
Fox 1. There's 2.
Oh, I got a missile still. Got a missile.
Hey.
It's not heading my way. It's going your way probably. But it's fine now.
7 o'clock.
I think they've successfully evaded. I'm staying at about 400 feet right now. And like just scraping my wings.
Oh, what? Bandit is going down.
Got one.
But they're not even flares.
You locked? Are you spiked right now?
No.
I found the other guy. Fox 3.
Okay.
Target, 13 miles.
There you are. See something? I got a visual on him. I got a visual on you, your missile, and him. That missile trail is quite majestic. see what I'm seeing.
I
I'm
don't know
observing
how
this
the
from a
fuck-
distance.
I like
I'm observing this from a distance here, so it's just not like a referee. I feel like
Target
spectator.
down, target down.
That's good. We're good. Let's meet up at the waypoint. Are you sure there's nothing else?
Lost the lock.
Check with AWACS.
Alright.
Overlord, in field 1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Overlord, clean.
We're good.
Okay. We're good. Let's meet up at the waypoint. I'm heading there right now.
Just hoping I don't have any serious damage. We're gonna find out. The
Yeah,
hard
it looks
way.
like it's only one engine burning right now.
Yeah, I just shut down the right.
Okay. And you're starting to drop back now. I mean, I have a visual on you. I'm watching you up close as I can. As close as I can get my face to the glass, but that's about it. You're still smoking. See, if it was me who got hit, I would be able to just put it out from the cockpit. I got a fire extinguisher in here. I wonder if I can get my.
090. I'm gonna land, tell Jester to hop out, fix it, and then we're gonna take right back off, head straight for the carrier.
Roger. 090, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to that right now.
Okay,
You
so
mind?
back to.
Yeah, we had a bit of a run in there. Back to the interview.
Kind of like an exciting. That was crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, thousands of viewers are here for some reason.
This is why we fly.
Yeah. So you said that New York City Comic Con, the posters that. Do you think that improving the situation always going to take us just like just a poster, or is it going to? Because I'm thinking in my mind, there are people who are going to see that and think, well, this doesn't apply to me. Screw this poster. You know.
And yeah, there were definitely incidents that happened there for sure. But the thing about New York City Comic Con and the bigger Comic Cons is, for some reason, everyone starts out with a big comic. I start out with the smaller con, and I highly suggest like people who start getting into cons start with smaller cons. But there's a lot of first-time con goers, and they don't know the etiquette and rules for approaching a cosplayer and asking for pictures. And part of that poster did include, you know, how to conduct yourself. You know, ask permission before taking pictures. Don't touch people without their permission, or put your arm around people without their permission. So that's why it was a little bit of a comfort for me to see that, and also see that it was being brought to light. Like, the situation wasn't being brushed under the rug, as it has for some conventions in the past, who have not done anything for people who feel they've been sexually assaulted, or sexually harassed at a convention.
Sure.
I'm going to join up with you a little closer here. Hold on. I'll move in.
I'm moving as slow as I can, so that's on you, man.
No, your bearing is mismatched. You're going away from me, so I'm just gonna get a little closer.
Okay.
You're fine with the airspeed you're going at. I just want to come in behind you so I see where you're landing.
No, I know we talked about improvements on the cosplay side, but on the Navy side, I remember I saw the dreaded PowerPoint presentation just about every day of my career. And, you know, every week at Captain's Mast, there was always at least one sapper case. So, do you think there's been an improvement there, or is there still a... like...
It's still definitely a big problem, and the jokes that people make, I mean, I get it. Like, I joke about situations to make light of it, just to kind of lighten the mood. It's a serious topic, but at the same time, you know, not shaming victims for coming forward is a huge part of their recovery process, and them getting back into the fleet.
That is the worst part. Like, when you make somebody feel guilty for something that
wasn't in their...
Right. It's outside of their control. You know?
Exactly.
It's not your fault it's not someone's fault that they got assaulted. It's the person who perpetuated it. It's their fault. They didn't have self-control.
The one that always got me was that the person who perpetuated it was always trying to pass it off like, oh, it's a fake report. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone's guilty, though.
The Mestex rumors start, and it's this whole he said, she said, and whether it's for I'm not gonna necessarily say perpetrator, but we in the Sappho community say alleged, just because obviously nobody is guilty until proven. You'll have the alleged offender and then the victim. 9 times out of 10, I would say it's the victim getting the brunt of all of the. I don't even want to say hazing or anything like that, because that's but they're getting the.
Okay, you are smoking pretty bad there.
Did they get worse, or is it just...
you just...
Ground with 1 inch.
300 feet.
It should be better then. You should be able to get a much lower airspeed and pop your air brake out, put your flaps down, and go.
100.
There you go. There you go. And, alright, you on the ground now?
And now!
Okay. Look up.
Oh, God!
What?
Oh, it's so lopsided!
It's okay. Don't crash.
Oh, gee, thanks. I never thought of that.
Alright, look up.
I'm focusing!
Not good. You're already looking a lot better.
Yeah, not on fire, always a plus side.
Well, you weren't just on fire, you were dumping fuel like crazy. Like, you had a rooster tail of white fuel coming out of your back end.
50% by the time I actually hit the ground. Okay, I'm gonna do some short takeoffs, show off the Tomcat. So
I'm surprised the AOs don't just sit around my wings and dance with like disco lights or something.
Are cosplay raves a thing? I kind of want cosplay rave to be a thing now.
Cosplay what?
Is a cosplay rave?
Oh,
yeah.
they're a thing.
Do it!
I'm pretty sure like cosplay anything is a thing though. It's a whole culture,
So there's like conventions that it'll be like 3-day conventions, and on Saturdays they have raves, like into the early morning Sunday.
Wow.
And everyone is dead Sunday. It's great.
As you say, I don't think I can do that kind of social activity. It's just not my thing.
I'm just imagining like a bunch of anime characters drugged up and going absolutely wild.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I'm not even gonna lie.
You underestimate the power of the Tomcat.
It's a smaller gun.
Anyway,
what I've got, what I'm packing. Okay, we got 2 out.
It's not about whose gun is bigger, okay? It's about how you use it.
Oh my god. and we're doing a specific presentation about Sapper Month.
Oh god.
Sapper awareness. And you're talking about whose gun is bigger.
It's not a competition, okay?
Might as well be.
So Everett, obviously, being on the Lincoln, one of the most legendary flight decks in the world.
Oh god, we just got it replaced.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we just had it replaced because obviously, like, if you're doing flight ops,
it wears down the deck.
Every single day for 10 months, your flight deck is going to be destroyed. So we just had our deck replaced, and yeah, it's looking pretty nice now.
That's a friendly.
It was.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
I know for
I'm going to the right a little bit.
2 miles.
I'm going inside the mountains there.
Okay.
Going in between. See the valley there?
Yeah,
that's where I'm gonna follow. I'm just gonna ride the low point, so you're out of detection.
So I know from personal experience that carrier landings are a uniquely challenging and just insane opera of precise maneuvers that one mistake and either a carrier's getting a hole in it or a plane is going into the ocean.
Yeah.
Have you seen any crazy things on flight deck? Just like a landing that
Target, 1 mile.
quite right, or?
So I've had like a close call with almost getting hit.
What?
Not necessarily getting hit by the jet, right? But getting hit by the blast of it coming down. So we we have something called the LSO platform, and what it is
Right.
is it has a TED on it, and it's for comms. It's to test comms within the ship. So we were doing a comm check during flight ops, which already isn't a great, great idea, but it had to be done.
Sure.
And there's something on the LSO platform called the oh shit shoot. What the oh shit shoot is you literally jump down a deck. It's like a trampoline-ish type thing, and that is the only time I've had to use it. It wasn't the pilot's fault or anything like that. It's just sometimes, the blast, you already know it's going to be a lot, and it could knock you. We did have a guy got knocked overboard by a jet blast. Like,
Man overboard, port side.
Yikes.
I want to say it was like 8 o'clock at night. 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Holy shit, did they find him?
Float coat. Yeah. He
Okay.
was wearing a float coat. Float coats have something called a Moby in it, so even if you went down,
We locked a friendly.
pull him out that way.
I locked lock.
Because the AGs can track it on their radar. It's kind of like a beacon type thing. There's also dye in the float coat, so as you go overboard, it's going to mark around green, like a bright green.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen the water dye before.
Yeah,
It's very visible from the air.
Yeah, so we wear float coats if we're pulling over 30 knots. I think actually it might be 32 knots, and you have to go on the flight deck. Or if it's nighttime, just as a safety precaution, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely times where it's like close calls, but for the most part, our pilots are extremely well trained. They know what they're doing. They've done it a million times before, so they're good at what they do and they execute with precision. So they're pretty awesome.
Have you, and this is more just me just having a nerd out moment, have you ever seen the Ready Room?
Yes. Oh yeah. So I work on the 3 level, which is obviously where all the ready and I can't think of it, but officers' quarters, staterooms, that's what it is. So they were having a birthday party for someone, and they had like a ton of cake. Just like they ordered a huge cake, and nobody else was eating it, so they came to the Radio Shack. And I don't really know why they came, of all places. I mean, like, we do comms and stuff for them, but, like, we were never really But anyway, we get cake and ice from the Ready Room. So it was sick. Like, I was having a big geek moment because it was just awesome. Like,
Alright, so I'm gonna gain some altitude here.
You got
Gonna gain some
cake
altitude here.
yeah, Baldy, I got you. I'm
Okay, we're
right,
going over the mountain.
But you got cake and ice cream from aviators
Yeah.
in the Ready Room.
Yeah.
Do you understand how much money I would have paid to just take your position?
Yeah, you can tell he's really, really, really into that stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. Fighter pilot culture just in general is like intoxicating.
Calm your dork self down, man.
I don't think that's
Calm down.
possible. Fuck.
Okay, autopilot's on the right direction. We're going back home.
I'd say there's a 50-50 chance we actually make it back to the carrier.
That's up to you. I'm not trying to make it back to the
We
carrier.
blocked a friendly.
Look at this.
I don't have to
bitch.
make it back to it either.
Okay, so this is why I specifically hate Baldino. Rather than fly a carrier aircraft like any sensible Navy man, no, he... Okay, PAO's back.
Do you guys know that the Navy's coming out?
With the esports team?
Yep.
Well,
What?
actually...
So like there's gonna be a gamer rate or something?
Yep.
You're a recruiter. You're still in rate, right? It's a 3-year sea tour over in Millington, Tennessee, where they do all the detailing and stuff like that. But you are a recruiter, and I have to get nasty, is what I'm saying, because it goes sick.
The whole reason the team actually went public when it did, not that I thought that we were ready to go public on YouTube, was because I saw that the Navy esports team was coming out. I'm like, okay, I will be damned if I let an admiral determine what the first Navy
target,
esports
1 mile.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
That's about time you,
They're doing like CSGO and all, like they're all.
Okay, back in use. Are you good? You want break formation?
Yes, I'm good. I'll let you go do your thing.
Okay,
Instead of
one more
trying to
breaking formation.
Roger.
Happy trails, partner.
You too. There's your afterburners going. And off you go. I'm gonna come around and do a landy thing as well.
Yeah, no, they don't have the shield up, so you wouldn't be able to see it. It would just look like the part of the flight deck.
I can see you down there.
You said it was the LSO platform, right?
Yeah.
Like, LSO is a landing signal officer, right?
Yes.
So, actually, it is modeled, and it's kind of hard to see because there's an S3 over it right now, but... Yeah, I'll point out once we're on the deck. But that was a really shitty approach, so... I didn't feel like swimming today.
No, I
don't think anybody does.
No swim calls.
You guys have to do
I
swim
didn't get
calls?
to do our swim calls, but...
Steel Beach picnic?
Yeah, we had a Steel Beach picnic. That was pretty sick.
That's gotta be nice after like all that hell you go through every day.
Yeah,
it just...
it was still in hell though. Like we were still in fifth fleet, so it wasn't that, relaxing. But it was pretty cool. I think the funniest part was there were these nukes, and I think the only reason we know that they're nukes is because we wear our name tags, rates, and everything. So they were talking on flight deck, and like they looked up at the antennas. Look at those spinny boys. What do you think those do?
Spinny boys.
I was really tempted to be like, I really want you to tell me what they do, and then like I'll tell you if you're right or not. I didn't, but I was really tempted to like continue their conversation, but that was.
So they didn't know what radars were. Okay.
They didn't know what radars were. They didn't kind of. They were just like, because they said look at the spinny boys for the radars, and then for the antennas they're like, what are those spiky things?
Nukes are
Spiky boys.
special.
Like, yeah.
They're a special kind of smart. That's the thing.
Oh,
sure, nukes
smart. That's the word you... Okay.
Nukes are fucking brilliant, but...
Yes! Fuck yeah! Okay.
You landed?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who would celebrate that much. That's just...
That was not a bolter adjuster! You shut your whore mouth, damn it! Sorry, I don't like him.
I can see your relationship with Jester seems pretty strained.
Gain deja vu.
But because we talk about because you shit on poor Jester every time we fly. That's the thing.
The absolute worst.
Yeah, I know altitude. Shut the fuck up. I'm landing.
Yeah, so you should be able to see it now behind that F-18.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly where it is, and it's the worst part when they park birds like right over it, and I can't get the shield up, and I have to do comm checks. Oh my god, there's a huge daddy long-legged spider. Wow. That thing's insane.
Okay, we are on the ground. Come on. Okay.
Lord have mercy. This thing is insane.
So literally for about 2 hours now, everyone on this flight deck has been standing around in the exact same position doing nothing. And nothing seems more realistic to the Navy than that.
Alright, we are on the ground now.
Yeah, well...
I am. Are you? Well, ground carrier, right?
I've been on the ground. Up the campy. Home, sweet home!
I'm gonna go park.
Oh, God.
It was quite a long haul. It's kind of a shame. You gave me so much bombs and all I used was one Maverick.
I mean, look at it this way. We could have been captured by Russians, blown up by MiG-28s.
And we didn't. Well, you kind of got blown up
shot
there.
down by anti-aircraft.
You almost. Well,
I
no,
could have
neither of
gone
us came
swimming.
close to that. And the worst I could have done was to have a belly landing with no gear.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing. I forget to put my gear out. It's about the worst thing that could have happened to me. Actually, no, to be fair, they did come after me as well, but I just popped out some countermeasures and I called it a day. You know.
I'm gonna do what every enlisted man
go away.
could do what every enlisted man has always wanted to do here.
What is that?
Yell at the chief to put in the wheel shocks. Why are there Marines on my aircraft carrier?
I don't know. You're the one who designed the mission.
This is
That's
bugging me.
great.
I want them to go back to... Look, there's an LHA right there. Go back to where you came from.
Go home, you're drunk.
They're
Go
Marines,
home,
they're always drunk.
Go home, Marines, you're drunk.
Your ships and your strike group are extremely close to each other.
That's mostly for effect.
Yeah, because I was gonna say we like barely ever saw our counterpart. We saw him a few times, especially like going over the international date line. So we didn't have an escort going through sevens. So they took us to the international date line and we're like, okay, bye. They shot off a few things. I don't know. It wasn't their sea wist. I forget what it was. They shot off a few things. We're like, okay, bye.
Was it the Ram?
It might have actually, yeah, it might have been right.
Yeah. Everett, ITSN, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
Wonderful mission as always. Unfortunately, I can already tell right now 90% of this is going to get cut in editing to try and make the elusive 15-minute mark.
Hey, it was at least the attack part was quick.
Yeah,
so that's good.
It's not the
It's getting back home that took us forever.
Yeah. Thank you so much for imparting your awesome carrier knowledge on us, telling us all these awesome stories.
I don't have a lot. Yeah, I don't have a lot because I haven't been on.
That's okay. We have approximately 0 minutes and 0 seconds of carrier experience between the both of us.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, obviously a lot of editing work is going to go into this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out some of the other days of the campaign, obviously. And looking forward for Super Carrier to come out. We're going to try and get some videos up when that comes out. And thank you for watching.
He was shot late this evening in front of his apartment building in New York City. Apparently, he was killed almost immediately. The man who shot John Lennon walked up to the musician as he was leaving his limousine. According to eyewitnesses, he said...